Hi, this is Mars. This is my channel, We Gay. This is episode 10 of Yearning. This game has gone on much longer than I thought it was going to go on. But I'm into it. I'm having fun. And hopefully you've gotten this far. You're into it as well. Alright. How's it going? Things are okay on this side of the video. And, yeah. I'll see. Monday, October 23rd, 2006. The week proceeds quickly. God. You realize that in the busyness, should it be a Y or an I? Busyness of your weekend, you forgot about some crucial assignments. Whoops. You and Janet talk on Monday. She seems less upset after having slept on things. She thanks you for being considerate, but still tells you to not keep events like that from her. She also wishes Elliot well. Adam visits Elliot again on Monday. He reports no real changes and doesn't sound surprised. Fuck. Your homework load means you don't get to play games with Jake, Nikhil, and Hannah on Monday. You do manage to grab dinner with them a few times during the week, though. Jake also gets his laptop fixed, much to everyone's relief, especially Nikhil, who was getting tired of relaying his messages to everyone. Jake and Nate seem to be doing well. Hannah tells you she's relieved to have been wrong about Nate. You're glad things are working out for them too, although you're kind of amazed they're actually working out. You're less surprised that Hannah and Nikhil are working out. It makes you happy that everyone else has found someone, even if you feel a little left out. Jake seems to be less upset about the situation with you and Nate. To avoid worsening the situation, you mostly avoid Dan and Nate during the week. My ear is itching. Sometimes it's just in the canal, it itches. You're not sure how he feels about it, and you're more concerned with Jake's feelings. You and Dan visit Elliot on Wednesday. It's pretty much just as depressing as before. Adam spends most of the week studying in the room. You don't see much of Carlos. You mostly avoid the frat in favor of homework. You still feel a little strange about going there on your own anyway. James remains busy as usual despite his show having ended. You feel like your only real option is to hit up Q&A meetings if you want to see him. I don't want to. Friday, October 27th, 2006. You walk out of class on Friday to snowflakes falling on the ground. Wow, already. An unexpected early snowfall. Weird. I think I had a dream about this. You head back to your room. Adam doesn't seem to be there. You unlock your computer. Hey, dinner? Buffet? Maybe arcade afterward? That sounds good. Nutty Jake. Awesome. Smiley. See you soon? Alright, my head's itching. I just spilled water on myself. I'm trying to hit enter or spacebar and drink water all at once. You head to the buffet. Jake and Hannah are sitting at a table waiting for you. Hi, Mars. Nikhil opted out of the buffet tonight. Some excuse about doing homework instead. Apparently he didn't finish the assignment due tonight. That assignment he was working on in the lab with us this week? Apparently. Hannah shakes her head. At least it's not a theme night. The food mostly looks normal. You grab a plate. Oh, this thing? This is the controller to my air conditioner that I have in my hand for some reason. I don't know. You grab a plate of food. Hannah helps Jake carry food back. Oh, I know why I feel it's because the volume is up too loud in my headphones. It's like, I can't think. It's too loud. Okay. Did I already read this line? I don't even remember. You grab a plate of food. Hannah helps Jake carry food back. Hungry tonight, Jake? I guess. 4 plates at once is a lot, even for you. A lot of choices today. I guess there's corn dogs? Now I'm yawning. Fuck. Sorry. I'm a mess. I guess there's corn dogs and fried chicken today, which is a little unusual. You finish your food and sit and watch Jake eat. So you weren't planning on Dance Dance Revolution after this, were you? Yes. So soon after eating, it'll burn calories. It'll burn calories anyways, but you're gonna be like so nauseous after eating all that food. Hannah shakes her head. I think I'm a little too full to play myself. Jake finishes eating and you head to the arcade. Why are we just now heading to the arcade? We should have been going to this while ago. We got Sonic Party Pinball, DDR, 2 vending machines, darts, pool, hangman. Just kidding. I know that's for the darts. I can't tell. Oh, foosball. Sorry. Dance with me, Mars. I'll put you on an easy song. Hey, I don't need to be on easy. I can do medium. Oh, the music's making me feel nuts. I can do medium and hard on some songs, but definitely in general, I can at least do medium or like medium hard. You join Jake and play around. It's harder than it looks. No, it's not. No, it is. It's easy. It takes you a bit to get used to it, but you manage to do decently. You play a couple rounds with Jake and Hannah. You play a couple rounds with Jake while Hannah watches. Woo! Having decided you've had enough, you stand with Hannah and watch Jake play. He's really good and works up quite a sweat by the end of his rounds. Tired monks. He steps off the pad, panties. That was good. Go get some water, Jake. He nods and walks off toward the water fountains. I don't know how he does it sometimes. The arrows just stop making sense to me after a point. Yeah, when you're like holding onto the rails behind you. You want to do a round of easier stuff? You and Hannah play around. Jake returns in the middle of it with wet paper towels laying them on his neck. Oh, this song is awesome. Good choice. I bet he's like doing the steps like behind us or beside us. Because that's what people do. When you're like, you're distracting me. Like, you can do the steps like when it's your turn. Don't do that shit. Sorry, I don't have like hundreds of quarters with me today and like so many hours to just like practice to be so good that you have to hold onto the bar and just let your feet dance. Whatever. Sorry, I'm a little salty. He watches you finish and gives you a suggestion for a last song for the round. Is it Candy? Or the hospital one? The hospital one? Do. This, and then like, oh god, that song was so hard. Even on easy, I remember I had, because I played DDR in high school, but I was never like the people who had like the arrows going like double time and like shit like that. Like I was just like medium. I was always just medium. But anyways, is this going to be something terrible where we both fail immediately? No, probably not. Maybe. Hannah shrugs. I guess I'll try it. I'm a little butterfly. You do, and you both fail immediately. Sorry, guess that wasn't as easy as I thought. Hannah laughs. Well, yeah, well, you're crazy. I don't really like calling people that. It just is. No. Yeah, I don't like to call people that. Destigmatize. You know what I mean? Stigmatize. Anyways, how about some foosball? Why is it called foosball? You and Jake play Hannah in foosball. Even with 2 people against her, she still manages to win consistently. You play foosball like I play DDR. Hannah laughs and scores another goal. Well, yeah. Thanks, you 2 aren't bad though. You play another few games? I think I want to go dance some more. Sure, I kind of want to watch this. You and Hannah watch Jake play another few rounds of hard songs. He stumbles away to get some water afterward. Yeah, that's crazy. She shrugs. Jake returns a little bit later with a bottle of water and some more wet paper towels. I'm probably done for the night. Yeah, I should probably head back and get at least some homework done tonight. I really want to shower. I'll see you 2 tomorrow. They head back to their rooms and you leave for yours. You find a collectible. DDR green arrow sticker. Alright. Adam is there studying. Hey Mars, hope you had a nice evening. You unlocked your computer. Hey, question for you. Stuff with Nate is really weird because Jake, but in general, what's your thoughts on threesomes, specifically with him, assuming Jake is okay with it? You also have a message from Janet. Mars, how was your day? Sorry. Phlegmy again. You respond to Dan first, expecting a long conversation with Janet. Hey, I'm not against threesomes. Hey, just don't want to hurt Jake. Just don't want to hurt Jake. Okay, that's what I figured. That's good to know, though. Although you should probably talk to Jake, even though Nate already has. Why am I in this? Why? I don't understand why I'm in this conversation in this way. What? Because I'm not dating Jake, and he's my friend. But like, why do I know about his like having or not having threesomesness? Like, why do I don't know. He's right, but that's a conversation you're really not looking forward to. Why is he right? You respond to Janet next. I'm confused. Hey, not bad. Dinner, and then some DDR with Jake and Hannah. Oh, that sounds fun. You talk to her for a while. Soon she's heading to bed, and you decide you should as well. Saturday, October 28th, 2006. You wake up Saturday morning early enough again that you could make the Q&A meeting. You're kind of curious to see if Dan pulled together something for James's birthday. On the other hand, you could use the opportunity to get a head start on homework. Q&A. Homework. I don't like James, so I'm going to do homework. I'd rather do James. I mean, do homework. Whoops. Ah! I just smacked myself in the mouth. My lip and tongue is smacked. You quietly get dressed as to not wake Adam and spend some time doing homework. Adam eventually wakes up and yawns, sitting up in bed. Good morning. I should probably do homework myself, actually. He gets dressed and sits at his desk working on a paper. You unlock your computer. Good morning. Homework now, but maybe games this afternoon? Let me know if interested. There's a knock at the door and you open it. Carlos walks in. Hey, Mars. Hey, Chico. He's saying my name first now. Hey, what's up? Carlos sits on your bed. It's too cold to run and I didn't really know what else to do. You could do homework. Yeah, right. Well, we're doing homework. Boring. Adam shrugs. Suit yourself. What's the point if I'm switching majors anyway? Carlos flops down on your bed. I think I'll take a nap. Adam sighs and you can tell he's frustrated, but he doesn't say anything else. Adam's right, you know. What major were you thinking of switching to? Say nothing. I'm gonna say nothing. You get a message from Dan. Hey, don't forget to talk to Jake. I know this is a mess, but I'd like to see this be less of a mess soon. Sorry. Yeah, sure. You try and psych yourself up for the conversation. Hey. Can we talk? Yeah, of course. Everything okay? Yeah, student center? Sure. You bid Adam and Carlos farewell, and head out. Adieu. Jake's sitting at the table when you find him. Circular table this time? I guess that should be normal, but it somehow seems strange next to the triangular and square ones. No sides or something. I guess there's one side. Or there are no sides? Shapes are confusing. Anyway, how are you? What did you want to talk about? Are things okay with you? We could talk about homework. I'm not sure I understand all of that last lecture anyway. Trees are weird. Well, some kind of trees. Slow down! Okay, wait. I want to have sex with your boyfriend. We need to talk about Nate. Okay. Where did this I want to have sex with your boyfriend thing come into play? I never said that, did I? Did I say that? Can someone, if you saw me say it in the previous video, can you tell me? Like, what the fuck? What? I don't remember this. Let's say we need to talk about Nate. Uh-oh. He makes a face. He shuts up, staring at you for what seems like forever. Then he sighs. Yeah, I know. Nate and I have talked, and he's explained the situation to me, and he sighs. I know it's not your fault. I know this makes things weird for you and Dan, but I guess it's weird. He sits there for a bit in silence. I guess part of me keeps wishing that he'd wait for me, you know? But I guess I know he's already, having sex. He's embarrassed. He blushes. I guess I'm only jealous of you because I know you and consider you a friend. He shrugs. Do what you have to, I guess. No, that's not right. Do what you want. Just please, don't tell me about it. Nate and I told him I don't care what he does as long as he's safe while doing it, and that I don't want to know about it. So, that seems fair for you too. That only seems fair for you too. He manages to smile at you. I'm happy for you though, really. Just in general, I'm glad you're managing to open up to people. Not like that. I mean, maybe like that, but, oh, he's super blushy now. He turns red and shuts up. Thanks, that sounds reasonable. I'm sorry this is so weird for you. I'll say this sounds reasonable. I don't want to sleep with Nate. First of all, I don't fucking know him. Like, let's have a threesome with, like... what? I don't know. Someone else. It's weird, but it's not your fault it's weird. Just coincidences, I guess. He shrugs. I should really go to homework. I should really go do some homework, though, but, thanks for talking. I've been avoiding this, so it's good to at least know. Well, not know, but you know. Can I give you a hug? You can give him. You can give him a hug. You give him a hug. Thanks. We should play games again. But I'll see you later. He leaves, and you head back to your room. You find a collectible silence sticker. What? A sticker featuring a stern-faced lady shushing you. Adam is still there studying, and Carlos seems to be dozing off in your bed. What's wrong with me? Get used to it. You spend the rest of the morning doing homework. It's fairly productive. Adam leaves and grabs sandwiches for the three of you around lunchtime. Adam is always grabbing us sandwiches and or grabbing us snacks or whatever. He's so nice. Carlos rouses himself to eat, standing against the wall by Adam's desk. Wait. I thought this desk right here was mine, and that... I'm trying to point, never mind. And the one in between the bed. Okay, so... that's my desk. This whole time. So, Adam's desk is the one... Does that make sense? Whatever. Carlos taps him on the chest. I'm glad this thing is coming off tomorrow. I bet you'd forgotten you even had it. How could I? It gets in the way when I get dressed and stuff. You like the thought of an undressed Carlos. And it's been preventing me from swimming. I'll probably go along with you. Seems like a good chance to see how Elliot is doing. Still no change, I hear. Yeah, at least he's stable. I hope he's not too, brain damaged. Carlos stops chewing and stares at him. Dude, Chico. Adam shrugs. It's a likely outcome with that kind of head trauma. Carlos shakes his head. Even so, I don't want to hear that. Right, I'm sorry. I just get... Yeah, medicine is fascinating. Yay, bodies and brains and blood and guts. Not quite like that, but yeah. Adam looks over at you. You'd make a good doctor, Mars. At least this stuff doesn't seem to faze you. It does, though. I can't deal with blood. I guess bodies are fascinating, but code is more fascinating. I'll say it does. See, Mars knows where it's at. Adam shrugs. Well, you do a good job hiding it, at least. You finish your sandwiches in silence. Find a collectible, ham slices. Some scraps of ham slices from a sandwich. So, afternoon plans? He looks at Carlos. More napping? Nah, now it's time to exercise. Naturally. What about you, Mars? Running with Carlos. Homework. We did homework. We're gonna do some running. I know. Adam shrugs. I'll probably hit the gym then. What happened to not exercising after eating? Weights aren't really the same. Uh-huh. They're not. Sure. Come on, Mars, I have to go change at my room. I'll see you two later tonight then. You figure you usually run in your usual clothing anyway, so you follow Carlos out the door. You sit in the common room while Carlos heads upstairs to change. Some guys are playing Geometry Wars. You sit and watch them for a bit until Carlos comes down and grabs you. Okay, I was like, if what's-his-name comes out, Robert. You walk outside onto campus. The air is a little chilly. It'll be warm in no time. But of course, you already knew that. You follow Carlos around campus. You manage to keep pretty good pace with him. You make it a few times around campus before Carlos stops. Mars, I think it's too cold for this. How about Geometry Wars instead? The two of you run back to the frat house. Campus map piece 4. You spend the rest of the afternoon playing video games with him. It's generally a nice time. I have to, Sorry, I just have to adjust my nose ring. I need to get a new one. Soon, Carlos looks at the clock and declares it's dinner time. The two of you head back to your room to see if Adam is around. Adam is sitting at his desk reading a book and wearing headphones. He pulls them off as the two of you enter. Hey Chico, time for some food. Dinner? Pizza! Pineapple and jalapeno? You know it. The three of you head back to the yard. It's crowded when you arrive, but you manage to get seated relatively quickly. Adam orders the pizza and salad for the table. Salad, Chico? It's healthy. It's just lettuce. And tomatoes, and onions, and 1,000-calorie dressing. Well, that comes on the side, so you can skip it. Who skips dressing on their salad? Adam shrugs. I just said you can. I don't know anyone who does either. So, how was your day of boring studying? Pretty good. I went over the guide to rare diseases. Why would you do that? Because it's interesting. You're not even taking any classes in demonology this semester. Well, I finished the work I had to do and figured I deserved a break. Chico, a break is going to the gym or playing video games, not reading textbooks. Adam shrugs. Well, I find it interesting and enjoyable. Carlos shakes his head. I'll never understand you, Chico. The pizza arrives surprisingly quickly, and the three of you eat in a comfortable silence. Let me get this. We should split the check. Say nothing. I'll say let me get this. Dude, you always pay. Seriously, let me get this one. You grab the bill anyway, and Adam laughs. Well, then thank you again. The three of you wander out into the cool night air. Well, I should be getting back. I'll see you tomorrow at the hospital. I assumed we'd walk over together. Sure, I'll come by in the morning then. Impatient? You have no idea. Carlos heads toward the house, and the two of you head back to your room. You find a collectible tomato sticker. Adam settles into his desk again, and with the guide to diseases, you unlock your computer. Mars, I think I screwed up my audition. Guess you're not there. Teacher is gone Monday, so they asked if I could do today instead. Sorry, Tom's here. We'll talk tonight. Signed off. Guess she's not back yet. You also have a message from Dan. Hey, talk to Jake? Yes. Good. Things good now? Yep. Awesome. Let's talk tomorrow. Talk. You browse the internet for a while until you see Janet appear. Hey, I got the part. You were worried for nothing. I know. It's a small part, but still. I'm so excited. Congratulations. You talk to her for a while about life. Soon you decide it's time for bed and you bid her good night. Sleep comes easily. Sunday, October 29th, 2006. You're woken up by a knock at the door, Carlos. Adam rolls over and checks his cock. Looks at his cock. It's not even light outside yet. That had better be you, Carlos. You roll out of bed and open the door. Why do I always open it? Why can't he get up and answer? Hey, Mars. Adam groans from his bed. Dude, it's barely 6 a.m. But the hospital is open. But the doctor probably isn't in yet? You don't want a nurse to do it and slice your arm off, do you? Wait, does that actually happen? Adam rolls over in his bed. As far as you know. No fair, Chico. Not all of us are doctor-y like you. Doctor-y like you? Adam throws his pillow at him and curls up in his sheets. Look, I'm from the south, okay? Sleep. We'll go in a bit. A short bit. The longer you keep me awake, the longer that bit will be. Carlos sighs and lays down on the floor with the pillow. Fine. You manage to fall asleep again pretty quickly. Still Sunday. You wake up again, and a few hours later, Carlos seems to be asleep on the floor. Adam is sitting at his desk reading. He notices you're awake and nods before returning to his book. Ah, shit, I just got water off myself. Wake Carlos up or let him sleep? I'll wake him up. You throw your pillow at Carlos. His eyes pop open and he sits up. Chico, wake up, let's go. He looks over at Adam's empty bed, and then Adam, who is trying to stifle a laugh, haha, que divertido. He stands and stretches. Why doesn't he speak Spanish more often? Dame besos, dame besos. Anyways, let's go get this thing off of me. Adam closes his book and sets it down. I've been meaning to see Elliot anyway, so why not? Me sacas del quicio. Chico, hold on. Oh, so bad. Me sacas del quicio, Chico. Me sacas del quicio, Chico. Coming, Mars? He doesn't even respond to that. Okay. You quickly get dressed and follow them out of the door. Carlos checks in and is directed to a waiting area that smells like rubbing alcohol. He takes a seat in a chair that looks like it was recently cleaned. Is this going to hurt, Chico? Like nothing you've ever experienced. Dude, they're removing a cast. But it involves power tools and blades and stuff. That can't cut your skin. If you're really worried, ask them to put a guard in first. Carlos shakes his head. You're going to be a terrible doctor. Hey, I haven't taken my oath yet. The Hippocratic Oath. Do no harm. Parlos cats. Carlos pats the seat next to him. Want to wait with me, Mars? I'm probably going to go see Elliot. Alright, I'll wait with Carlos. You sit in the chair next to Carlos. I'll see you two in a bit then. He heads off to Elliot's room. I've waited so long to get this thing off, and now I'm kind of terrified of it, Mars. It's fine, they do this to little kids, you know. Don't be such a wimp. I'm not gonna call him a wimp, come on. They do this to little kids. That's true. I guess, like, it couldn't be all that dangerous or whatever, if that was the case. That makes me feel better, actually. Thanks, Mars. You watch the TV for a while, it's showing some news program that seems to be nothing but overblown hype. Is it about Trump? Carlos drums his fingers nervously. Soon they call Carlos's name and he stands. Come with me, Mars? I was hoping Adam would be back, but I guess he's studying Elliot's vitals or something. Go with him. Wait in the waiting room. Go with them. The nurse looks at you strangely as you follow them into a room, but doesn't comment. After a short wait, the doctor walks in. The procedure is done before you know it. Aww. Carlos is staring at the opposite wall, trying desperately to not look at his arm. Mars, tell me when they're starting. They're done. The doctor laughs and tells Carlos the last x-rays looked fine, but to avoid excessive strain for a while. Carlos flexes his arm tentatively. What? I was rooting. Come on. Get your mind out of the gutter, buddy. Okay, that was easy. Let's go, Mars. The two of you make your way back to the waiting room. Out to the waiting room. You find a collectible cast bandage. Let's look at it. A small piece of the bandages that formed Carlos's cast. It smells funky. Oh, of course it does. This feels so good. My arm is so light now. He swings his arm around and almost hits himself in the face. I guess I'll need to get used to that. Adam runs into the room. Hey, Chico, look, it's done. Dude, Elliot is awake. I think he recognizes me. What? Oh. The three of you rush to Elliot's room. Elliot is sitting up in bed, a gaggle of nurses surrounding him when you walk in. One of them tries to push the three of you out of the room, but Adam insists and she relents, telling you to stay out of the way. Whoa. And three of you stand in a corner against the wall. Elliot's eyes track you and he smiles when Carlos waves at him. Dude. You hear that his parents have been contacted, but are secretly thankful that they're not here yet. Soon the bustle subsides and the lone nurse remains, performing some more basic tests. Elliot keeps trying to speak, but she shushes him and tells him they'll need to take the breathing... Need to take the breathing tube out first. The three of you crowd around the chair by his bed. Dude, Elliot, dude, do you know who I am? Elliot focuses on Adam, brow, furrowed. Then he nods, trying to speak again before giving up. Adam points to Carlos. Do you know who this is? Elliot nods again, the look on his face almost hurtful this time. Are you in pain? Elliot shakes his head, eyes remain fixated on Carlos. The nurse pushes you out of the room, saying that Elliot has to rest. The three of you stand in the hallway, peering back into the room. Elliot seems to have fallen asleep again. Dude, he hates me. What? Why would you say that? You saw the look on his face. I'm the reason he got beaten up. Dude, Robert is the reason he got beaten up. And I agree. Exactly. Carlos slides down the wall, sitting on the floor. You and Adam sit on either side of him. He was defending me. Dude, he was defending me because he knew I had a crush on him. Wait a minute! Wait. What? What? Wait, what? There is silence. Carlos stares at the floor. I'm gay, Chico. Oh! Make sure the dogs are okay. Wow. Then he laughs. I can't believe I just did that. Adam just stares at him. Carlos shakes his head. I knew it. You hate me. No. He's angry now. Carlos, don't you dare say that. Don't you ever say that I hate you. Don't you ever dare think that I hate you. You're like a brother to me. You're my best friend. I love you. He sighs, leaning back against the wall. If he says he's straight, I'm gonna hurt. Okay, I guess. That you didn't tell me sooner. That's not exactly something I've told anyone before. The expression on Adam's face softens. Dude, you feel like an awkward third wheel. You know that Mars is gay. You know I don't. You know I don't care. I know, I just... He shakes his head. I don't know. He looks at you. What are you looking at me for? You know what it's like, Mars. Yeah, I do. But he's told you now, Adam. I'll say yeah, I do. Adam sighs. You're right, I guess I just couldn't understand. But, I'm glad you told me now. He puts his hand on Carlos's shoulders, turning him toward him. But dude, I don't care. It doesn't matter. He pulls him into a hug. Carlos is crying now. You're still my best friend. I have to slow down. I'm getting goosebumps. Look, this is a thing that happens to me. When things are emotional, I get goosebumps. It's just a thing. And I'm sorry about Elliot. A quick shuffle of footsteps catches your attention, and Elliot's parents walk past you into the room. You notice the look of disapproval they give Carlos and Adam. Why? Carlos forces Adam's arms off him and leans back against the wall again, sniffling. Did you see that? See what? The way they looked at us. Carlos shakes his head. That's how my parents would look at me if they knew. Dude, don't dude me, Chico. You don't know what it's like. It's easier for you, Mr. California. You're straight, and it wouldn't matter if you weren't. Adam is silent, looking between the two of you. Carlos sighs. You found a collectible stuffed rainbow dolphin. A small, rainbow-colored stuffed dolphin. Where'd that come from? Where'd it come from? My cast is off. Let's go. Elliot needs to rest anyway, right? Adam nods, wordlessly standing. The two of you follow him down the hall and back to campus. So that's why Carlos was acting so weird about going to see Elliot, and also like frozen in the moment of Robert pummeling Elliot. Or like part of the reason why. Did I already say this? I'm gonna say it again. The two of you follow him down the hall and back to campus. I'm going swimming. It's like 5 degrees out, so call me an ambulance and treat me for hypothermia. I'm coming with you, dude. Fine. You feel like Carlos is in good hands and excuse yourself to tell Dan the news. You head to the Q&A room Oh, it's Sunday. Hoping to find him there. Sure enough, he's sitting on a couch, typing on a laptop. Well, I'm glad he's okay. Seems like he's gonna be okay. Mars. He gives you a hug and grabs your crotch. Good to see you too. Sex. The look in your eyes must be telling because he laughs. Let's go back to my place. I think Nate is around. I'm sure he'll want in on this. The two of you head to his room. Come on, we're just going straight to it? This is the sex music. Nate is sitting at his desk typing when the two of you walk in. Dan closes the door behind him and immediately pulls off his shirt. Okay. Should I leave? Dan pulls down his pants. Up to you. Thought you might want to join, though. Nate shakes his head, standing and pulling down his pants. If you're gonna have sex on my bed again, I figure that's the least I could do. Oh, that's actually a good idea, Mars. Come here. He grabs you and kisses you, pulling down your pants and working at your shirt. He breaks and pulls it over your head, grinning at you. Nate throws him a condom, and Dan pulls down your underwear and puts it on you, grinning at you. Oh, I'm topping? I will have to censor that. Everyone's circumcised. I bet Carla... Never mind. Stop myself right there. Nate stands there watching the two of you. Then Dan starts to use his tongue, and you lose the ability to focus on anything. You know what? Circumcised or not uncircumcised? Intact. It's all good. It's all good. Anyway. Let me read that again. Nate stands there watching the two of you, then Dan starts to use his tongue and you lose the ability to focus on anything. You manage to last pretty well, but then Dan fingers you and that's all it takes! Oh, wow. He stands afterward, grabbing you and kissing you. He breaks and grins at you. I love your cock. Alright. He looks over at Nate sitting on his bed and slowly stroking himself and laughs. Nathan, you look like someone just kicked your puppy. What's with all that puppy kicking? Nate shrugs. Mars, do you want to blow me? I think Nate would enjoy your ass. Nate swallows hard, sliding off his bed and wordlessly putting on a condom. Oh, wow! You can't see this because I'm going to censor it, but you can see a condom on Nate's dick. Is it bad if I'm maybe getting a little... That sounds good. Can I have you inside me instead? Well, he already has... I'll say that sounds good. He nods. Great. He sits on... Everyone's got a condom on. It's great. He sits on Nate's bed, putting on a condom. Come here. You stand in front of him, and he grins. Nate comes up behind you and cautiously puts his hands on your shoulders. Dan laughs. Come on, Nathan. You know you want it. Eee. He looks at you. Mars won't beg for it, but I can tell he wants to. Fuck off. Fuck off. The experience is amazing. Nate is surprisingly gentle. Nate finishes inside you as Dan kisses you afterward. Dan sits on his bed afterward and you sit next to him. Nate throws away the condom and puts his underwear back on, sitting on his bed and looking at the two of you awkwardly. So, I guess we missed lunch. He stretches his penis. Maybe he... I'm never gonna stop saying that one. Maybe we should get food. I should see what Jake's up to. Okay. Dan laughs. You're crazy about that kid, Nathan. Yeah. Dan laughs. I can't say I understand it. You two are basically complete opposites. He's like the ultimate geek, and you're the ultimate schmoozer. Dan pulls you closer to him and puts his arm around you. Nate scoffs. Thanks. I see what you really think of me. What? Isn't that what business is about? There's more to business than just networking. And look who's talking. You're probably the most social person I know. You might be the most social person at the school. What can I... Oh, wow. Someone's calling me right now. Oh. And then she hung up. Oh, she's calling me again. Can't answer right now. Sorry. What can I say? I like sex. Uh-huh. That's why you're such good friends with Liz. It's a shame she doesn't have a penis. Nate shakes his head. I'll never understand you, Dan. And I'll never understand you, Jake, Nathan. I'll never understand you and Jake, Nathan. Whoops. Anyway, food? What meal is this anyway? Dinner? Dunch? Dinner sounds like something sexual. Dunch sounds like you're talking a shit. Don't be talking a shit. Sounds appropriate for the food on this campus. Then buffet it is. Must we? All the better to dunch with. I hate you. Oh, here I am with Nate's student ID. Student ID for one Nathan Matthew Guthrie. It seems well cared for. You end up at the dining hall. The food looks pleasantly half edible. Only half. Not as bad as usual. Probably because it's so late and the lunch rush is done. You grab a tray of food and go to find a table. Jake is sitting at a table by himself, eating and reading the physics textbook. Oh, hey, Mars. Hi, Nate. Dan. Nate 6'6". Nate sits down next to Jake. Hey, wasn't expecting to see you to be here so late. Jake shrugs. I like food, and I needed somewhere to study. Nick and Hannah were having an argument in my room. Oh, what are you doing here? Dan sits at across from Nate. Don't think that at needs to be there. Dan sits across from Nate, and you sit across from Jake. We just were hungry. He glares at Dan. Worked through lunch. Dan coughs, but doesn't comment further. Instead, turning to his food, Jake looks between you and Nate, looking hurt. Oh, no. Dan, I think this table is awfully crowded. Why don't you and Mars go sit over there? Could you leave? Dan looks around. It's Daniel. Dan shakes his head. This is messed up. Jake. Oh, god damn it. Jake, Nate is having sex with Mars. And with me. Either you're okay with this or you're not. But don't say you're okay with it and then give us a hard time about it. Fuck. I didn't even get an option to, like, not have sex with them. Nate glares at Dan. Jake, come on. He moves to another table across the room, and Jake grabs his book before wordlessly following. Dan watches them and then sighs. I know, I'm an asshole. I'm just sick of dealing with this. Nate's been tiptoeing around Jake's feelings, but either this is going to work, or he's going to need to pick either me or Jake. He shrugs. I hope he doesn't have to, obviously, but I don't need this. Sex isn't supposed to be complicated. That's why we work. You say what you mean, and we have sex, and things aren't weird afterward. Well, I guess they're weird afterward, but not because of you or me. That was still really inconsiderate, though. I guess that's fair. I'm gonna say that was inconsiderate. I feel like I haven't really had much of an opportunity to, like, say, like, Dan, come on, that's fucked up. So... do that now. What time is it? Okay. Dan sighs. I guess I just don't deal well with drama, even though some people would say I cause a lot of it. You eat in silence. You see Jake get up and leave, and Nate follows him. Dan shakes his head and doesn't comment. Dan finishes his plate and stretches his penis. I guess we should get out of here too. If you're done, Q&A. The two of you head up to the Q&A room. Liz and Liz are in the room when you enter, snuggled up on the couch and watching a movie. Dan! She jumps and hugs him while Lisby pauses the movie. Mars! She hugs you too. Hi, Dan. Mars. Dan, you look sad. Why don't you and Mars have sex to cheer you up? Dan laughs. I'm fine. Just, drama. I thought you avoided drama. She looks at you. I do. And it's not drama involving Mars. Well, I guess it is, but it's not Mars's fault. Nate being an asshole? In the bad way? I'd rather not get into it. What are you watching? Lesbian porn. We are definitely not watching lesbian porn. Dan sits on the couch and you sit... Rosemary's Lady. Dan sits on the couch and you sit next to him. Liz G sits between him and Liz and throws her arms around him. I didn't realize lesbian porn was so domestic. Yeah, it's just lesbians at home cooking, doing dishes, watching the cat. Yeah, that sounds unpleasant. Washing the cat, eh? I'm gonna write that down. Being domestic? Washing a cat. Yeah, that would actually really suck. This is not porn. This is The Color Purple. Purple, and I kind of appreciate you not making light of it. It's a very intense book/movie. There was a period where I was reading... I read Push, which is by Sapphire, and then later the movie Precious was based off that, or the film adaptation of the book. So I read the book, watched the film, and then right back to back I read The Color Purple, then watched the movie, the film, whatever. That was as a survivor of child abuse and child sexual abuse and just general violence growing up. It was kind of a weird time I was going through, but I did it, and I'm here, you're here, let's go, baby. This is kind of a upsetting movie. Liz releases Dan, curling up against Liz again. Liz puts her arm around her and she sighs happily. Good movie, though. Sorry if I brought you down for a second. Should I put a trigger warning? Yeah. You sit and watch the rest of the movie with them. It is really good movie, and the end at least gives you hope. Liz B turns the lights back on, sniffling. Sorry, that's just emotional. Dan shrugs. I should probably get going anyway. Bye, Dan. You follow Dan into the hall, and he shakes his head. That was not the movie I needed right now. Same. I guess it was good. Seemed kind of overdone to me. Just never-ending drama. Well, it's a little more than drama. It's more like, I don't know. Men suck. He looks at you and smiles. I don't know. It's definitely, obviously more complicated than that, but... Anyways. Don't at me, bro. He looks at you and smiles. It was a nice spending time with you. Though, even if it ended up being kind of crappy. He kisses you, then holds your hand. I should actually go do some homework, though. But I'll see you tomorrow, maybe? He kisses you again and heads back to his room as you head back to yours. You find a collectible purple heart sticker. Adam is in your room when you return, pacing. I thought it said spicing. Mars, dude, uh-oh. Please tell me you've been with Carlos. Uh-oh. You shake your head, and Adam stares at you for a moment, breathing heavily. Okay, dinner? I'm hoping to God he's at the house having dinner right now. He hastily scribbles a note and tapes it to the door before grabbing his coat. Come on, Mars. The two of you head to the house. What's happened? You walk into the dining room of the house. A few of the guys greet Adam. He nods politely at them, scanning the room. No Carlos. He sounds panicked now. I think this is a different song. He practically runs to the common room and you struggle to keep pace. Anyone seen Carlos? Some of the guys look up from their work with blank expressions. No one? Okay. You follow him out of the house. Pool. He has to be at the pool. Please God, he has to be at the pool. He's practically running now, and you follow him. Carlos is sitting on a bench by the pool, shivering. You're thankful he's at least wearing his jacket. Carlos. Adam marches up to Carlos and punches him in the arm, hard. Ow, Chico, what was that? You idiot! Do you have any idea how worried I've been? He kind of looks like Chucky right now, Adam does. Carlos shrugs. Dude, this is not okay. You are not okay. Carlos shrugs again. Probably not. Adam's expression softens, and he sits next to him. Carlos, dude, let me help. Carlos shudders. I'm cold. No shit, you've been sitting here for hours. He stands him up. Sip of water. Okay, I gotta leave soon. Get up, we're going. Where? We're going back to your room, and you're not leaving until we've talked this time. And you better not have hyperthermia, or I swear to God I will sit at your hospital bed and never let you hear the end of it. Carlos is crying, then bawling and holding on to Adam as he rubs his back. You feel like you're intruding, so you head back to your room. You find a collectible, yellow towel. A yellow beach towel. You unlock your computer. Hey, how's your day? Not good. Uh-oh. You tell her about your day and about Carlos. Mars, I'm sorry. Sounds like Adam is helping him, though. Yeah. Sad face. You talk to Janet for a bit until Adam walks back in. Hey, Mars. Carlos is fine now. He shakes his head. I think everything just hit him at once and he just freaked out. Not that I can really blame him. He sits back at his desk. I'll check on him tomorrow. Adam grabs a textbook and starts reading, and you return to your computer. You realize in the events of the day, you never told Dan about Elliot. Oh, hey. Too late for sex. P. Elliot woke up today. Is he okay? We think he recognizes us. Mars, that's the best news I've had all day. Thanks, we'll visit him tomorrow. Hopefully he likes the dolphin. You return to your conversation with Janet. Soon you decide it's time for bed. You lie in bed for a while, unable to fall asleep until... even after Adam returns... after Adam turns in, and you listen to his soft snoring. Despite Elliot waking up, you still feel like the day didn't really go the way anyone had wanted it to. And I'm gonna leave it there. A lot of shit has happened in this episode. Wow, and I still can't believe there's more. Do I just, cover a full semester, or what? What's going on? Because this has gone on a lot longer than I thought it was gonna go. I'm fine with it, though. It's cool. I like it. I'm having fun. Hope you're having fun, too. I mean, if you're at episode 10 so far, you're probably having a pretty good time. Yeah. Like they say, like, comment, subscribe. The description to my Twitch, my Patreon, is down below. If you join me on Patreon, the lowest tier is $1, and you can join my private Discord where you can talk to me anytime. And yeah, it's just a monthly $1 subscription, prescription, whatever. I know it's not prescription. But yeah, you can talk to me anytime. $1, buddy, $1. And yeah, I check Discord. I get a little overwhelmed with Discord chats that are that have a lot of people, but mine doesn't have a lot of people. It just has me and my little brother Chris. So far. Well, there should be other people joining soon. Other patrons. But yeah, so far I've just been putting... There's a meme section where I'm just posting video game related memes, or maybe general nerd memes. But yeah, join me. The Patreon is down below in the description. My Twitch is down below. I try to post a video every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then I try to stream. Those other days. And if you want to know when I'm streaming, you need to go to the link in the description of my Twitch and follow me there. And you'll get an alert saying, hey, I'm gaming. Let's go, baby. Yeah, anyways, I have to go now lift some weights for my queer and trans strength training group. And yeah, all right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again for episode 11 of Yearning. Bye now.